From Oxford.
Very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Premier, when you were Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, you would have received the Social Housing Services Corporation 2010 financial statements. The HSC makes their money by marking up the cost of natural gas and insurance for housing providers. They are supposed to be part of helping the most vulnerable people in our society. The financial statement showed that HSC had invested Ontario social housing dollars in a company called HS 497 Limited.
Member from Timmins, James Bay, come to order.
HS 497 Limited is and where they are located?
Pat Cervera.
Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I just want to be very clear. I share the honourable member's concern about expenditures. Where we differ, I suppose, is how you respond to that. It was the honourable member's government that put in place the Housing Services Corporation without the accountability mechanisms necessary. We, of course, in government changed that, and as a result of that, we're able to spot some difficulties and respond to them. In terms of that, the specifics, Mr. Speaker, the Housing Services Board has agreed to operate under the expense regime of the Cabinet and Treasury Board, and they've also asked us to work with them to bring in a third party to evaluate.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Back to the Premier, Mr. Speaker, and I'm not surprised that the Minister was unable to answer because it was during the time that you were Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing. And I just want to say that we found out through the documents that are available. I think you should have read that report. HS 497 is not even in this country. Under your watch, the HSC invested Ontario affordable housing dollars in a company located in Manchester, England. Oh, no. There's no evidence that Ontario got a single dollar back, and HS 497 has been dissolved.
Who's running this? OPA?
Premier, this isn't the only questionable deal. HSC loaned over $1 million to InnoServe Solar. Most of the loans were written off as uncollectible in the same year that they were given.
Question.
InnoServe is now dissolved too, so another $1 million of affordable housing money is gone.
Wow.
Your review isn't even looking for this money. Will you ask the auditor to review it?
Thank you. Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I think the honourable member's comments support what I'm saying. There's some changes that are happening at the Housing Services Corporation. Let me just say this, one of my favorite philosophers—
Stop the clock. That'll do. That'll do. Start the clock. Minister.
Most of my friends would agree with this philosopher who said the needs of the many must supersede the needs of the few or the needs of the one.
Absolutely.
This corporation, Mr. Speaker, was set up.
Thank you, Minister.
Yeah, just continuing, Mr. Speaker.
From the PN Carleton will come. Carry on.
Concept of pooling efforts, which was one thing the government, when they party opposite when their government got right, is something that we continue to maintain, so that the benefits can accrue to all municipalities, including small municipalities like the one the honourable member is from.
Thank you. Final supplementary.
Well, back to the Premier. Premier, your so-called accountability measures aren't working. In 2013, Housing Services Corporation advanced $125,000 to a for-profit company that they formed with yet another British organization. Since then, the HSC CEO has spent thousands and thousands of affordable housing dollars traveling across Canada and to Europe, peddling that for-profit company. There is a pattern of affordable housing dollars being funneled into for-profit companies. It's Orange 2.0. Yep. Premier, can you explain to the 165,000 families waiting for affordable housing how this is helping them? And if not, will you call the auditor today to investigate?
Thank you. Minister.
As I stated earlier, I thought quite clearly, Mr. Speaker, there is a third-party independent review of the entire operation of the Housing Services Corporation and the operations of all their subsidiaries. That's a prudent step, and it's one that the Housing Services
Member from Oxford, come to order. You asked the question.
Which is an independent non-profit corporation separate from government, requested us to help them.
The member from Renfrew, come to order.
Delighted to do so, and we'll be proceeding with that.
And Stormont.
And that review will guide us, Mr. Speaker, on any further steps that may need to be taken.